I'm Miss Cassie, and today we're gonna go on a Jurassic quest. We're gonna get to see dinosaurs and maybe learn about some dinosaurs and probably count and see shapes and numbers. Are you ready to go? Come on, let's go. It's a T-Rex. That's the first dinosaur that we got to see today. Do you know what today's letter of the day is? Today's letter of the day is D for dinosaur. How many things can you find today that start with the letter D?
I found this egg and brought it home. I wondered what it was. I thought it was a giant fish, but it grew some claws. The egg cracked up, and just like that, I now could see some eyes. It was a baby dinosaur. Imagine my surprise. I found a baby dinosaur. I made it my pet. I call him Kevin, and he is the best pet yet. If I told the other kids, they'd want my pet, I bet. But I found a baby dinosaur, and now he's my pet. Kevin grew and grew and grew. He's bigger than my house. But when we play hide and seek, he's quiet as a mouse. Upon his back I like to climb, and on his tail slide down. And as I sit high on his head, I can see all of the town. I found a baby dinosaur and made it my pet. I call him Kevin, and he is the best pet yet. If I told the other kids, they'd want my pet, I bet. But I found a baby dinosaur, and now he's my pet. It's nighttime now, and Kevin's tired. It's time to go to bed. He comes to me this time each night to put a cap upon his head. He lays his tail along the fence. It's long, and I will add, when his head's upon our roof, his smile just makes me glad. I found a baby dinosaur. I made it my pet. I call him Kevin, and he is the best pet yet. If I told the other kids, they'd want my pet, I bet. But I found a baby dinosaur, and now he's my pet. I found a baby dinosaur. I made it my pet. I call him Kevin, and he is the best pet yet. If I told the other kids, they'd want my pet, I bet. But I found a baby dinosaur, and now he's my pet.
Look, we found a dinosaur egg. Baby dinosaurs stay in their eggs until they're ready to hatch. Look, it's a volcano. Do you know what a volcano is? It's a mountain that has a hole at the top. And at the top of the hole, lava and rock and ash burst out from the middle of the earth. Isn't that amazing?
Look, we found 3 dinosaur eggs. Can you help me hatch the dinosaur eggs? Okay, you have to count to 3 and then say hatch. 1, 2, 3, hatch. 1, 2, 3, hatch. Good practicing. Now help me hatch the real dinosaur eggs. Let's do the first one. I wonder what kind of dinosaur will be inside. 1, 2, 3, hatch! Look, it's hatching. It's a blue dinosaur. Let's hatch the other ones. On the count of 3, say hatch. 1, 2, 3, hatch! Oh look, our second egg is hatching. It's a green dinosaur! A green dinosaur! Should we do egg number 3? Okay, you have to count to 3 and yell hatch. 1, 2, 3, hatch! Oh look, it's a purple dinosaur! We hatched all 3 eggs. That was so much fun together.
Look, it's a Dracorex. What is that? Start with Dracorex. Good job.
Our letter of the day today is D. Our number of the day today is 9. And what else should you look for? Ellie the elephant.
Look, we found a Stegosaurus. A Stegosaurus has really big points along its back. It can be 20 to 30 feet long and weigh like 3 tons. Hi, Stegosaurus.
Can you help me decide which dinosaur is bigger or smaller?
Yes!
Thank you. Is this dinosaur bigger or smaller than this dinosaur?
Bigger!
Bigger! You're right! Is this dinosaur bigger or smaller than this dinosaur?
Smaller!
Smaller! Is this dinosaur bigger or smaller than this dinosaur?
Smaller!
Smaller! Is this dinosaur bigger or smaller than this dinosaur?
Bigger!
Bigger! Is this dinosaur bigger or smaller than this dinosaur?
Bigger!
Bigger! Great job helping me decide if the dinosaur was bigger or smaller.
Look at this little guy. He's got fur on him. Have you ever seen a dinosaur with fur?
Mary had a dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaur. Mary had a dinosaur, its skin was green and blue. Everything that Mary did, Mary did, Mary did. Everything that Mary did, that dino would do too. It followed her to the mall one day, the mall one day, the mall one day. It followed her to the mall one day and got stuck in a door. Mary tried to get him out, get him out, get him out. Mary tried to get him out, but she slipped on the floor. Mary said the dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaur. Mary said the dinosaur was sad that he got stuck. Mary took that dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaur. Mary took that dinosaur to the ice cream truck. Dino got a chocolate dip, chocolate dip, chocolate dip. That dino got a chocolate dip, it made him happy too. Mary had a dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaur. Mary had a dinosaur, its skin was green and blue.
That one's got some really big jaws. Snap, snap, snap. Look, it's a triceratops. The triceratops has 3 horns on its head. 1, 2, 3. 3. Good counting.
I think it's time for us to solve a dinosaur pattern. Okay. T-Rex, Triceratops. T-Rex, Triceratops. T-Rex. What comes next? Triceratops.
Look, it's a velociraptor. They have big sharp claws. And they're really speedy. And they run, and getcha.
Let's practice counting to 9 by counting these dinosaurs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dinosaurs.
Dinosaur bones are called fossils. They've been in the ground for millions of years. And scientists called paleontologists dig up fossils by dusting and brushing all the dirt and sand away to find the fossils.
Dinosaurs don't live on planet Earth anymore, but dinosaur scientists will help dig up dinosaur bones. Those are called fossils. Will you help me uncover a fossil?
Yes!
Thank you so much. Help me dig up this fossil. What's that? Dig? Dig starts with the letter D? You're right, just like our letter of the day. Dig. Dig. Okay, when you say dig, we're going to uncover a fossil. Say dig. 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 Look, we uncovered a fossil. Thank you so much for your help. I'm feeling kind of hungry. I could really go for some cookies. Do you want to help me make some cookies? Okay, here's the list of all the things that we're going to need for our cookies. We need some eggs, some flour, some sugar, some butter, and some chocolate chips. Do you like chocolate chips? I love chocolate chips. I just don't have any of these ingredients at home right now. We have to go to the store. Will you come to the store with me to help me get all the ingredients to make chocolate chip cookies? Let's go. Let's pretend like we're pushing the cart in the grocery store. Pushing the cart, pushing the cart. Oh look, there's some sugar. Let's put the sugar in our cart. Let's keep going. And there's some eggs. Let's put the carton of eggs in the cart. Let's keep going. And here's some butter and some milk. And here's our flour. Is that everything?
Chocolate chips!
I forgot! You're right! We need chocolate chips! Let's go get some chocolate chips. Looking for the chocolate chips. Looking for the chocolate chips. Oh look, there they are. Okay, now I think we have everything. Let's clap our hands and pretend like we're going back to the kitchen. If you clap your hands, we're gonna jump and go back to our kitchen. We're back in our kitchen. Now it's time to mix all of our ingredients together to make our chocolate chip cookies. Let's pour some flour. And let's add some butter. And mix it together. Now we're going to add our sugar and add our eggs. Can you crack an egg? Pretend to crack the egg. Crack the egg. Let's do the next one. Crack the egg. Crack. Pouring the egg into our bowl. Let's mix all the things together. What did we leave out? What else do we need?
Chocolate chips.
You're right. I forgot the chocolate chips again. Let's put our chocolate chips inside the bowl. Pouring our chocolate chips inside the bowl. Good job. Let's mix it all together in our big bowl. That's tasty. Let's see. Now what do we do? We're gonna take our cookie dough and we're gonna roll it up. Can you roll it up? We're gonna make little balls of cookie dough. Roll the cookie dough. Roll the cookie dough. This is kind of fun. And now we're gonna put it on our baking sheet. Let's do another one. Roll the cookie dough. Roll the cookie dough. And now we're putting it on our baking sheet. Let's do some more. Roll and put it on. Roll and put it on. Can you help me count how many cookie dough balls we have on our baking sheet? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 balls of cookie dough. Okay, here's the part we're gonna need some grown-up help with. We're gonna put our pretend cookies into our pretend oven, but we need our grown-ups. Call your grown-up, say, help me please. Help me please. Help me please. Okay, now we're gonna put our pretend cookies into our pretend oven. And we're gonna turn up our oven so it gets nice and hot. Now we're gonna wait for our cookies to bake. What should we do while we wait for our cookies to bake? Can you help me count to 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good counting. Do you think our pretend cookies are ready? Let's check. Remember, you need to ask your grown-up for help. Let's look in our pretend oven. Oh look, our cookies are ready. Let's take out our pretend cookies and we're gonna put them on the table and we're gonna wait till they get nice and cold. What can we do while we wait for our cookies to get nice and cold? Do you want to help me do a pattern? Let's do a pattern. What about a square and a circle? A square and a circle. Square. What comes next?
Circle.
Circle. Great job. I think our cookies are nice and cool. Let's pick one up. Do you know what goes really good with a pretend cookie? A glass of milk. Let's pour our milk into our cup. Pouring our milk. Ooh, that's good milk. That's really good milk. Should we try a cookie? Ooh, that's a really good cookie. Pretend milk and cookies is a really great treat. Thank you so much for helping me make our pretend chocolate chip cookies.
Can you help me count the teeth on top? Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 whole teeth on the top row.
This is my friend Carmen. Carmen is a chameleon. Chameleons are a special type of lizard that change colors to protect themselves from their enemies. They also change colors to show their mood. Carmen is going to help us practice some colors today. This ball is red. Carmen, can you change into red? Good job, Carmen! What about my shirt? My shirt is yellow. Carmen, can you turn yellow? Great job, Carmen. What about blue? This car is blue. Carmen, can you turn blue? Great job, Carmen. Red, blue, and yellow are primary colors. That means that you can't make those colors by mixing other ones. Red, blue, and yellow mixed together make up all the other colors that we can see. Thanks, Carmen, for helping us learn about our primary colors.
Look, it's a baby dinosaur. Hi. Can you tell me about this baby dinosaur?
Well, this is my little buddy Tyson.
Hi, Tyson.
Tyson here is our baby T-Rex. He's about 6 weeks old.
Oh, a tiny baby T-Rex. Hi, baby T. Oh, hi. Hello.
Yeah, he's super playful. He's just like a puppy.
Hi. You're adorable. Do you see the tiny baby T-Rex?
Well, I do know that the largest T-Rex found was a T-Rex named Stan. Stan is our biggest reference, and before Stan there was another named Sue.
Oh.
And they give us a good understanding on how big T-Rexes potentially could be.
A T-Rex can be 46 feet? That's really big. But this guy's tiny. Hi. Hello. He's so cute. Hi. I think I'm going to be friends with Tyson. Hi. Hello.
Okay, before we sing this next song, we have to practice our dino clump. Back when there were dinosaurs, some dinosaurs flew, some dinosaurs would stomp around, and sometimes we call it clumping. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Can you stomp your feet like that? Clomp, clomp, clomp. It makes kind of a squishy mud sound. Clomp, clomp, clomp. That's so silly. We're gonna practice doing our dino clump. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Great job. Let's sing our next song. Dino clump, dino clump. Let's do the dino clump. Dino clump, dino clump. Let's do the dino clump. Get ready to roar. Dino roar, dino roar. Let's do the dino roar. Dino roar, dino roar. Let's do the dino roar. Roar! Dino hop, dino hop. Let's do the dino hop. Dino hop, dino hop. Let's do the dino hop, hop. Clump, clump, clump. Can you clump? Roar, roar, roar. Rah, rah, rah. Hop, hop, hop. Do your hopping. Let's do the dino clump, clump. Great job, everybody. That was so much fun.
Guess what? I'm gonna get to ride a dinosaur. Do you think he's a nice dinosaur? He looks pretty nice. There's even a saddle for me to get to ride on him. He feels bumpy. This part feels a little more smooth. Let's see what he feels like when we're on him riding. He's so big. I better hold on. This is so exciting. Hi. I'm on a dinosaur. Whoa. Whoa. That's a big dinosaur. Hi, everyone. He's waving. Do you see him moving around? I hope he doesn't run away with me.
Let's look inside the tree and see what animals we can find inside the tree. Open. We're going to open the tree. Let's look inside. We have a tiger. There's a tiger inside the tree. What else can we find inside the tree? Oh, look, there's a lion. The lion goes, rah, rah. Lion. Lion starts with L. Are there other animals inside the tree? Oh, look, it's an elephant. Hi, Mr. Elephant. There was an elephant inside the tree. Are there any other animals? Let's look. It's a zebra. There's a zebra in the tree. Hi, zebra. Let's see if there's anything else. There's one more animal. A monkey in the tree. Whoop, 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 whoop. Monkey in the tree. Monkey in the tree. Can you help me count how many animals were inside the tree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 animals inside the tree. Good job, everybody. Let's put them back in the tree. Bye-bye, monkey. Bye-bye, elephant. Bye-bye, lion. Bye-bye, tiger. Bye-bye, zebra. See you next time.
Here's our friend Carmen. She helps us practice our colors. Carmen, today we want to learn about colors that you make by mixing other colors. Carmen, this frog is green. How do you make green? That's right, you mix blue and yellow. Carmen, can you turn green? Great job, Carmen. What about purple? Do you know what 2 colors you mix to make purple? That's right, blue and red. Carmen, can you turn into a purple chameleon? Great job. What about orange? What 2 colors make up orange? Red and yellow. Carmen, turn orange. Great job. Thanks, Carmen, for helping us practice mixing our colors. Great job, everybody. Look, I have wings like a pteranodon. Pteranodons are dinosaurs that can fly because they have big wings like this. Let's do another dinosaur pattern. Dinosaur egg, dinosaur egg, dinosaur footprint. Dinosaur egg, dinosaur egg, dinosaur footprint. Dinosaur egg, dinosaur egg. What comes next? Dinosaur footprint. So fossils are dinosaur bones that have been, I don't know, what's a good way to describe fossils?
They're basically bones or skeletons. Like we have a whole nest right there that's been covered with mud or sediment for so long that they become fossilized.
Wow! So dinosaur bones get stuck in the earth?
Yes, they do.
And then how do we find them?
So archaeologists come out and they go out all over the United States and all over the world and they dig and then they find these bones.
Wow! What kinds of fossils do you have here?
So we have a fossil of a Stegosaurus stagomizer, which is that big long spike on the tail.
Whoa!
And then,
So that's from a real dinosaur?
yes, it is.
That's amazing!
Then we also have a Stegosaurus plate, which is that one of the plates on the back.
And what are those?
That's an egg. Those are 2 eggs. So that's from Avi Rapid. That was found in China. That fossil was found in China.
Do all dinosaurs come out of eggs?
Yes. Although the sea ones probably gave more live birth, like one like Tylosaurus right there. You can see he has 2 sets of jaws. So you can see the main jaw and then inside you can see the inner jaw.
Whoa!
the bigger sea creatures out there.
It has 2 sets of teeth?
Yes, it does.
I only have 1 set of teeth.
And down here, this is the nest I was talking about. That was covered with basically a bunch of mud, so it fossilized all the babies.
Whoa, those are tiny little baby dinosaurs.
And then we have vertebrae back there. That's going to be part of the backbone. That big one back there.
Whoa. What kind of dinosaur do you think that's from?
Probably a triceratops.
A triceratops.
You want to touch one? You know what you're touching there?
What is this?
That's coprolite. That's dinosaur poop.
Dinosaur poop. Ew.
The little engine that could. A steam engine had a long train of cars to pull. She went along very well till she came to a steep hill. But then, no matter how hard she tried, she could not move the long train of cars. She pulled and she pulled, she puffed and she poofed. She backed and started off again, choo-choo! But no, the cars would not go up the hill. At last, she left the train and started up the track alone. Do you think she had stopped working? No, indeed, she was going for help. Surely I can find someone to help, she thought. Over the hill and up the track went the little steam engine. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo. Pretty soon she saw a big steam engine standing on a sidetrack. He looked very big and strong. Running alongside, she looked up and said, "Will you help me over the hill with my train of cars? It's so long and heavy, I can't get it over." The steam engine looked down at the little steam engine and then said, "Do you see that I'm through my day's work? I have been rubbed and scoured, ready for my next run. No, I cannot help you." The little steam engine was sorry, but she went on. Choo-choo, 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 choo-choo. Soon she came to a second big steam engine, standing on a sidetrack. He was puffing and puffing as if he were tired. That big steam engine may help me, thought the little steam engine. She ran alongside and asked, "Will you help me bring my train of cars over the hill? It is so long and so heavy that I can't get it over." The second big steam engine answered, "I have just come in from a long, long run. Do you see how tired I am? Can't you get some other engine to help you this time?" "I'll try," said the little steam engine, and off she went. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo. After a while, she came to a steam engine just like herself. She ran alongside and said, "Will you help me over the hill with my train of cars? It is so long and so heavy that I can't get it over." "Yes, indeed," said the little steam engine. "I'll be glad to help you if I can." So the little steam engine started back to where the train of cars had been standing. Both little steam engines went to the head of the train, one behind the other. Puff, puff, tug, choo, off they started. Slowly the cars began to move. Slowly they climbed the steep hill. As they climbed, each little steam engine began to sing, "I think I can, I 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 think I can." And they did! Very soon they were over the hill and going down the other side. Now they were on the plane again, and the little steam engine could pull her train herself. So she thanked the little engine who had come to help her and said goodbye. And she went merrily on her way, singing, "I thought I could, I 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 thought I could." The end.
Oh, look. It's a T-Rex. T-Rexes are some of the biggest dinosaurs that there ever were. T-Rex bones were found in North America. That's where we live.
I like sports and you like sports, let's be friends. You like cake and I like cake, let's be friends. I like dogs, but you like cats. We can still be friends. You like to sing, but I like to dance. We can still be friends. We can like the same things and be good friends. Or disagree, but in the end you'll always find, if you try, that we can still be friends. We can like the same things and be good friends. Or disagree, but in the end you'll always find, if you try, that we can still be friends.
Thanks for coming with me today on our Jurassic quest. Thank you so much for going on a dinosaur adventure. Bye!